Hi, it's Mrs. Singley. Hi, first graders. I have a very cool art project for you to try out. I love it, and I'm a grown-up. So I'm going to share with you what items you need, and then you can try it out too. And my guess is you're going to want to do this over and over and over again. Here we go. Here are the items you need. You really do need a Sharpie, preferably a black one, but really any color will do. Regular markers. And then you need a plastic container, and I filled mine with a little bit of water. And then you're gonna need a paper towel, and you're gonna fold the paper towel in half. Now mine is fairly small, and I'm just folding it in half, and then I'm gonna show you what the next step is. Okay, if you have all your supplies ready, you should have folded your napkin in half. Now the next step is you're going to take your Sharpie and you draw a picture. I did a rainbow, and I suggest this one for your first try, but you can really draw anything. So I drew a rainbow, and then I drew a couple of clouds. So just using your Sharpie first. So draw your picture now. Now I opened my paper towel, and here's where I drew. I'm going to fold it this way so that I can still see where my dark lines are. And I'm going to color now with my regular markers as if it were on the inside of my picture. That's next step. Here's my finished product, where I now use colors of regular markers. Okay, now here's the fun part. This is the exciting part. I'm gonna fold this back. You can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so I'm folding it back to the original state. Okay, here's back to the beginning, and underneath is the coloring. So now here's the fun part. I'm going to put this into the water and watch what magically happens. Here we go. Whoa! Isn't that the coolest? I can't wait to see your art.